Hello Van Life community, I am Jim. I have been extremely inspired by your community, and I've worked since the age of 20, and I'm going to be 42 this year, but I've got 10 questions I want to ask you because I'm super inspired by you guys, honestly. The freedom, the independence, the whole community and the way of life really turns me on. I'm not even joking. It is, I don't know, it's like a light bulb's turned on in my head. But yeah, I'd really like to join your community, but not yet, because what it is, I'm going to be 42 this year, and in 6 years my work's going to offer me like a big bonus, like a substantial amount of money. And between then and now, 6 years, my plan is to save up some money, look at vans, research it, keep watching you guys on YouTube. I've only been watching you for about a week, and I'm literally addicted. Excuse me, I'm from the UK, but people in Canada I've watched, people in different countries, especially the UK scene. I saw that Camp Quirky as well. Oh my god, it looked amazing. But I haven't got a van at the moment. I've just got a little car at the moment, but I'm just going to wait, I think, because I'm going to save up money, and when my big bonus comes through in 6 years, I've even spoken to my boss about it, and he thinks I'm stupid. But I don't know, there's just something about oh man, there's so much stuff I want in the van already. I haven't even got a van yet, and I'm already picturing what I want and where I want it. It's crazy. It's probably going to be 6 years away. But I have got some questions. I'm hoping that this video finds you well, Van Life community. All you guys, I've watched... Honestly, I've been staying up till like gone midnight, lying in my bed watching it. But I'm a big tech guy, as you can see. I've already got a YouTube channel, and it's doing all right, ticking along. It's more of a hobby, really. I do VR, gaming, vlogs, podcasts, just random stuff about my life, really. But yeah, loving it. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. But the questions I've written them down on this little bit of paper, and I'm going to ask you guys. What it's like. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my setup in the background. I've got two monitors. I've got this Blue Yeti microphone with a pop shield on it. I've got a PC underneath with a 1070 and about 32 gigs of RAM. So I do realise I'm going to have to get rid of all of this. I will have to get rid of all of this when I eventually do move into my van. But as I say, I've got a little bit of time to save up, and hopefully powerful laptops now that cost about $3,000 will hopefully cost half the price in that time. And you never know, technology could have just gone. I don't know. I'm just going off on a tangent here. But anyway, that's my intro. Now, question number one. Well, it's actually I've actually got 11 questions, but I've started on question number 0 because I've got so many questions. Honestly, I've probably got more questions anyway. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to write the questions in the comments below. So don't worry about remembering my questions. Just listen to the video. And my first question number 0. Am I too old? I mean, I do keep myself relatively fit. I run. I do like park run. I cycle to work most days. And yeah, but I'm 42 now. By the time I leave my job and get my big bonus, hopefully, I'll be about 48. I mean, is that too young sorry, too young? Is that too? Sorry, I'm a bit nervous because it's the first time I've spoken to you directly. I really thought I had to make this video. Am I too old? So by the time I leave when I'm 48, I'll get my big bonus, and hopefully I'll have saved and invested some money. I could have, like, I don't know, I'd say around 100 grand hopefully by then. I know that's probably a lot of money to some people, but I don't know. Should I buy a van now? Oh god, so many questions. Honestly, I'm going to stick to the questions, Jim. Stick to the questions. Okay. So that was it. Am I too old? I am relatively fit, but I don't know by then. Hopefully, I'm planning to keep myself relatively fit, but hopefully by the time I'm 48, I know probably halfway through my life by then at least. But yeah, am I too old? What do you think? I mean, I look alright. I've got a bit of a belly on me. I'm pretty strong. That's trains. I live near a train track as well. If I lived in a van, I would not park near a train track. I'd probably park somewhere better than this. But anyway, let's just forget about that. So question number 1, addresses. Now, when I I don't know, when I apply for stuff and like bank cards and everything like that, I need an address. I need to write an address, and I can't put the van in the Scottish Islands, living off the water out of a beck or something like that, can I? So what address do I have to buy a PO box address? Are they expensive, or do I just get a family member and say, "Come on, brother," or "Come on, sister, let me put my name on one of your on your council tax," or let me just get a little utility bill on the go, maybe just pretend that I live here, but only I come visiting once or twice a year. I don't know. What's the score? What do you do? Please let me know. So that's one of my worries, the address. So if you can like calm my worries, that'd be really gratefully appreciated, because I mean you'll just like funnel my way into your community a little bit better. Number 2, medical and dental. I'm a bit spoiled, but my current employer gives me free medical and dental at the moment. I do know when I leave I'll have to pay for my own. So, but obviously with medical and dental, I mean, do you just register with your medical and dental? You just keep your same one? Well, I haven't got. The thing is, I've got a private one at the moment because it's through the job, so I'm gonna have to register with like an NHS one or something, maybe in my hometown. I don't know what to do really when I leave my job. So you're gonna have to tell me: is it best just to get some sort of plan, or just hope your teeth don't go funny, or hope you don't get toothache, or just pay full price? I don't know. You tell me. Get some sort of insurance. What do you do? Do you just pray to the gods and say, "God, I'll keep brushing your teeth every single 3 times a day and just hope for the best"? Hope you don't get ill. Don't eat dodgy water. Don't drink with dodgy water. I don't know. Anyway, so that's my question number 2. Question number 3. Actually, this is question number 2.5 because I kind of had to fit this one in. Is it best to buy a part converted or a fully converted van, or is it best to buy like an empty van? I mean, I have got 6 years, I suppose, so I could buy an empty van. Problem is, I'm pretty much like in a sort of HR role. I'm really techie and geeky because I do all the video editing, and I can strip computers down and you know, I can rebuild computers. Not so good with laptops, but with desktops I'm all right. Pretty good. I could build my own desktops pretty easily. But when it comes to things like DIY and wiring and plumbing, and I haven't got a clue really. So yeah, I don't know. Should I buy a converted van, or should I try and teach myself over these 6 years, and buy a normal van and just do it all out? I don't know. What do you think I should do? I've got the luxury of time here. I've got 6 years. I don't know if some of you just did it like off the whim and just like didn't really plan it, or just went straight into it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you did. So yeah, that's question 2.5. Question number 3. How expensive is it per month to live in a van when it comes to the basics like insurance? What have I got written down here? Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, internet. There goes another train. See, this is why I need a van. Anyway, so yeah, internet. I mean, I've got a plan on my phone now. Or do you have to give? I've seen these little boxes. I can't remember what they're called though. You'll have to tell me in the comments what they're called. It's a little box you can get. I don't know how much they are a month, and I don't know. What do you do? Buy one of those boxes, then get a phone with no data on it, and just or with like minimal amount of data, and like just connect to your little box thing that you buy. I'm really confused about that. So internet's pretty important to me. Fast internet's pretty important anyway. Things like those, you know, I'm probably going to get one of those because I've seen so many videos. Honestly, I'm probably going to get one of those little signal boosters as well that you stick on top of your van, and then inside you get a little antenna that goes beep 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 beep. Gives you a bigger signal. So say if I went somewhere like the Scottish Islands, there was only one bar. Maybe like is it a Wii Boost? I think it's a Wii Boost, isn't it? Pretty sure. I don't know what it is. Tell me in the comments just to remind me. Because I'm not that, you know. If you listen to one of my podcasts, my latest podcast, I actually got hit on the head with a hammer when I was 14 by a gypsy with a tomahawk. But that's another story. You can watch that if you want, or listen to it anyway. So yeah, fuel. I mean, do you have to make sure when you build it? Oh, fucking trains, man. When you build it, you have to try and like, instead of putting big chunky bits of wood in, you put like really thin bits of wood, or I don't know. When you're putting your little wooden bits on the ceiling, whatever else you're doing, do you have to put like, try and get the lightest type so you can get a better miles per gallon when you're living in there? I don't know. Do you know, honestly, I have seen a few build guides, but I don't know. I just need to keep practicing. Where to start? That was another thing as well. So many questions, honestly. Sorry about this. I've got so many questions. Where do you start? See, if I did buy a completely blank van, what do I just rip it all out inside and then do my insulation, then start building it up from there with the walls and everything else? And what order you do it in? I don't know. Let me know. Please let me know what's the best order to do it in if you have done it from the beginning. Any hints and tips as well? Things that you wish you knew when you first started, which you know now. If you could go back in time, you'd do straight away rather than just doing it now. That would be helpful as well. What else? Question number 4. God, I forgot. Do you know what? I can't even read my own writing. Showers. What have I got written here? Yeah. So question number 4 is showers. Do I have an external shower or an internal shower? I did see a good build where it had an internal shower, and also I think it had like a diesel heater, and you could use his internal shower as a drying room as well. So you could, like, say if they went out and it was raining, because it was a couple as well. I'm probably not going to be a couple when I do mine. I'm probably going to be solo warrior. Might get a dog. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see. But anyway, yeah, this guy was, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he was a couple. I think around France with his wife. And it wasn't even, do you know what? They weren't even living in it permanently. It was just a van he just done out, and they had his own house and everything. It was probably better than one of the best vans I ever saw. But yeah, he had like a diesel heater, and I think you probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the diesel heater went up the back of the bed into the cab, and also into he called it the wet room. So he put the diesel heater through the little tube thing into the shower room. So when he'd been for a walk, he'd hang his, maybe he's like, he could hand wash his clothes and hang them in there. Or when he goes for a walk with his coat, hang the coat in there to dry off. And he said it would dry, pretty quickly. So I don't know, showers, internal or external. I probably would prefer internal, but space is a premium. Also, I am pretty tall. So when I'm buying a van, oh God, I forgot the question. I'm going to have to add an extra question here. That was question number 4, but let's go 4.5. We'll just say I'm pretty tall. I'm 6 or 6'1", something like that. I think I'm 6'1" with my boots on or my shoes on, and about 6 foot maybe without them anything on. So I'm looking for it. I don't want to be, I don't want to be like in my van. I don't want to be crouching down. I want to be like stood up. I want to be able to do stuff and live in my van. So in the UK, the two I thought of was a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter or a Ford Transit. And I think the Ford Transit was pretty expensive, but I did look on Auto Trader. I did see a red Ford Transit for about 10 grand, and it was already like pretty much fully converted. And I could have like built on top of that for extra stuff that I needed. So I don't know. And I also saw another video where someone said maybe you should get because I think it was one of the guys who just give up doing it in the end, but I think he said he wished he got a square van rather than like a curved van going down. So I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, should I get a box van? Maybe they're probably more expensive or not very good for going off road. I don't know. So many options and questions. Honestly, I don't know. I've only got a B license, so I haven't got a C license, so I can't get anything too big. And obviously with a C license, you're more restricted where you can go and what you can do. So I'd rather go with I want a big van. I want enough space. I also want like somewhere to put a bike and everything. Oh my God. I'm probably going to do another video of like how I want it and exactly what I want in there, and like some sort of, hopefully get a price guide or something. But the problem is, what I'm going to have to do now is I've asked all these questions. Now I'm going to have to do another one with your answers to all the questions. So hopefully that will help out people like me who are on the fence. Well, not even on the fence. I'm probably just hold on to the fence on your side, thinking, bloody hell, I just want to let go, but I can't because I need to wait for this bonus because it's going to be pretty hefty. So I'm going to need it, and I need the time to save up. I mean, I'm pretty much debt free, but I haven't got that many savings at the moment. So I know you do need a buffer for this sort of lifestyle. So yeah. So question number 5 is toilets. Do I need... The one I saw was he had a toilet in the wet room, and I think it was like some sort of chemical toilet or something. And he pulled out like a little cartridge out of the bottom. I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, I probably wouldn't use it unless I had to. If I just needed a number 1 or whatever, I'd be outside or in the bottle. And if I needed a number 2, I've got no qualms at all about getting a shovel, digging it all, having a poo in it, and putting the lid back on it, and giving some of my human fertilization to the earth. Yeah, I could probably get away with that. I'd do that. So yeah, that's number 5, toilet. Toilet or not a toilet, I don't know. You tell me, guys, what do you do for a toilet? All these questions will be in. I'll put a comment in underneath, and I'll pin it so it stays at the top. and then you can just read it. So don't worry about remembering these questions. Just enjoy the video. Question number 6: where to fill up fresh water? Do you have to pay for it, or can you do it in the garage? Because I know you can get water from a garage when you fill up your water in your car for your window wipers. So I don't know if you do it in the garage or is it special places. Do you have to go to special campsites? I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me because I really don't know. Is there a way you can fill up fresh water out of a stream with a as long as you've got a filtration system in your car, in your van? I don't know, because I would like to have that option. You know, some sort of way to put like just water from natural sources and filter it somehow. Okay, yeah. Where to wash your clothes? I mean, if I've got water, train's going past again. Jesus Christ. Where to wash your clothes? I did see. Oh, what was his name? The goth guy. Forget his name now off the top of my head. One of his latest videos, he was washing his clothes, and he was just parked. He was parked in a service station, and there was like like an outdoor laundry mat right outside of his van. So that looked pretty handy to wash your clothes. Obviously, you can't. I mean, I don't mind hand washing clothes, but how do you dry them? If I did have that shower, that drying room shower with the heat going into it, I'd probably do it that way. But I don't know. My laundrette could probably add up in the end, wouldn't it? And I do like running and doing exercise as well. So say if I was in this kit, shorts and a top, I'd probably run in the morning. I'd do my exercises and then I'd probably just hand wash it straight away and just hang it up somewhere in the van or whatever. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. So I'm asking these questions. What do you do? Do you exercise or, you know, I don't know. I know you need a separate place for dirty clothes and stuff like that. I've learned so much and I've only watched about, I don't know, I've only been watching them for about a week or two, these videos. Addicted, honestly. It's like turned light on my head, honestly. I'm not even joking. Yeah, so that was where to wash clothes. Cheapest way, that's what I'm looking for, really. The most effective way of doing it. So I don't want to be a minger. I don't want to be like stinking. I mean, I don't mind having the same clothes on for a few days, but underwear especially, I'd probably want to wash them every day. I wouldn't want to wear the same ones 2 days in a row. Yeah. Anyway, that brings me conveniently on to question number 8. Where do you empty your dirty water? Like the water you've... Because I want to have 2 tanks. I want a freshwater tank and a grey water tank. Where do I put my my grey water? How do I empty it? Do I have to take it out and just pour it down a drain? Or is there a way to like... Another drain. Is there a way just like to press a button? Beep! And I don't know, like park a certain, like over a drain in like a street somewhere. And there's a little tube that has a little cap on it or something. And it just goes like that. Then all your grey water just goes straight down the drain. That would be handy, wouldn't it? And I'm pretty sure I saw someone with one of them as well. I don't know. I mean, that sounds awesome to me, to be honest. It's a little button. You press a button, all your grey water just goes down straight into a drain. That's what I want. Anyway, question number 9. How much power do you need? I mean, I've obviously got like, oh God, I've got a VR headset. I've got and it's like one of those standalone ones, but it still needs charging. I've got a gaming PC, which is probably going to be turned into like a laptop. Hopefully the power consumption won't be that too much from them sort of things. I've got a mobile phone. I'm actually recording off my mobile phone now, to be honest. I think it's moving down as well because my head was here before. Oh, my setup's not that great, to be honest. I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, so power. I am going to want in my van. I am going to want lights, obviously. An ability to control the temperature if needed. If it's extremely cold outside, I want to be able to put some sort of diesel heater on, warm it up. If it's extremely hot outside, I want to be able to have some sort of aircon, but not one that takes too much power. I don't know if I don't think I need a microwave. Or it'll be handy, but I can imagine they take a lot of power. Definitely want a fridge. I'm probably gonna have like a wood burning stove as well. Funny thing was, I was telling my boss about all this today. He was saying, "Oh, you're gonna have no room. You don't need a van. You need a lorry." So I was telling him all the stuff that I wanted, and then he was like drawing this thing full of stuff. But I don't know. I got on quite well with my boss, to be honest, at work. Power, yeah. So I'm going to have a fridge. Going to have a fridge, one of those mini fridge freezer things. A cooker, but that'll be gas, presumably. I probably don't need a microwave. I probably won't have the room for a microwave. I do want like a water pump as well, obviously, for the water. I don't know really, because I don't really know. Lights, obviously, said that. I'm a bit of a gamer as well, so I don't know if I'll be playing games. Definitely be watching Netflix now and again. Definitely YouTube. YouTube is my favourite thing to watch. I don't know. I'll be doing all sorts of stuff, really. I'm so looking forward to it. These 6 years are going to go slow now. Now I know what I want to do. But the thing is, that's the problem. Anyway, I'll tell you. I'll do a little summary at the end. Anyway, a couple of more questions. Oh yeah, final question. How long, for all the ones who've converted a van from scratch, how long does it take? I mean, is 6 years enough, or did you do it in a few months, or did you do it in a year? What was your budget? Did you spend loads of money? Things like that. That's all I want to know, really. How long does it take to do it? Just like a bonus question for the end is like, people think I'm crazy for wanting to do this, but I don't know, just like a light is switched on in my head. And even since when I was a kid, I've always thought, when I was down the dip in Clavering School in Hartlepool, I remember this years and years ago. I used to say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I want to do this, I want to be Santa's helper, I want to do this, I want to make this, I want to be one of these, I want to be a vet, I want to do this. I've never knew what I wanted to be. I mean, I've got a job now. I don't like my job. It is a little bit challenging at times, but it's more about the people. You know what I mean? Interacting with people and just that human interaction and everything else like that. I mean, I love spending time on my own as well. I love spending time on my own. So, but I like the balance of like the ability to be able to go from one to the other, and when I've had enough of one, I can do the other. But yeah, just the van life, it just seems so appealing to me. Just the freedom and the self-reliance and everything, you know, everything that goes, oh, what's the word? Like you kind of like, this is because I like making things up. Not making things up, but like, I like to be able to sort of create my own path, if you know what I mean. I like to be able to make my own rules. And to be honest, living in a house, I don't even know where I want to live yet. There's a whole world out there, and I want to explore it. Because I feel I've been stuck in like the pattern of going from work to home, to work to home. And then I haven't got a mortgage yet either. I've only been renting all my life. And all my mates are like, oh, you get a mortgage and I could probably afford a mortgage and I could probably rent a house out or something. But I don't want to. I don't want a mortgage. I don't want to be tied to some property. I want to be free. I want to go somewhere. I want to see what the world. Well, I don't want to just buy an house, an area. I want to travel around the UK. I might want to get on a ferry and go to Europe, and go around Europe and look at France and Spain and see how far I can get, and hopefully don't break down. that's another thing. God, I bet that's expensive, isn't it? I bet that's a pain in the bloody ass when you break down. That's another thing as well. Breakdown cover. Please tell me about that. Tell me any questions that I've missed that you think are useful. Please write them in the comments below. I can't really think of anything else to say really, apart from I really dig your community. I think I can only see it getting bigger. I can only see it getting bigger and bigger as well, especially with the housing crisis in the UK at the moment, especially in the big cities where people can't afford, you know, to live really. And if they can afford to live, they're literally just they're not living really. They're just living to work. They're not working to live. You know what I mean? So, God, yeah, I'm looking forward to it anyway. So, I hope you found this video. Well, it's not really useful. It's me trying to get information really. But what I will do though, if you do mention it in the comments, any useful information, what I will do is I will try and tie it to the questions I've asked, and I'll make another video. From your expert sort of like experience from living in vans and that, and I'll also, if you do comment, I will link your channel in my next video's description I'll do screen captures of all your comments and stuff, and I'll talk about them, and I'll probably just thank you as well for like giving me the advice, because my boss was telling me, what are you going to do? Who's going to help you? You don't know how to do it. And I'm saying, mate, there's a massive fucking community out there. There's a community. And he's like, no, you don't know anyone. You can't do it. You're good with computers, but you're not good with this. You won't fail. And he's like telling me I'm going to fail. I'm like, Jesus Christ, mate, I'm not going to fail, man. So yeah, he feels like one of those parents who tells his kids that you're never going to be any good, sort of thing. But I reckon once I get this bonus and I've invested some more money and saved some more money, we'll be good to go, man. So good to go with probably an amazing van. That's what I want. I don't know, is it a dream? I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you later.